It's a typical five-star performance by Liverpool today, and then I feel delighted. For the first time this season, I watched a Premier League game where the boys control tempo of the game from the beginning to the end. But one thing I never liked about that game was the ability of West Ham to even score as much as 2 goals. We need to start doing more. We need to start doing more. When you concede less goals, you find it easy to win games. First thing first, you need to concede less goals for you to stand a chance of winning games. Now against West Ham United, I saw a team that five goals scored by 5 different players. That shows that. Do you know one of the things I love about this? I love about that game was that the fact that 5 different players were able to score in this team was a lot, says a lot, and then it feels like okay, in this team, only not only one player can deliver for us. To think that Mo Salah did not score today, but he found a way to score 5 whooping goals. It shows that yes, the team is no longer relying on Mo Salah for goals as we used to do in the past. So I want to give kudos to the team. Thanks to goals by Virgil van Dijk, Hugo Ekiti, Gapo, McAllister, Jamie Frimpong. It feels really, really good that the boys are on the score sheet. I feel delighted. Jamie Frimpong scored on his return from injury. I want to see a team that will continue fighting. You know one funny thing about this whole thing is that this in our last 3 games, Premier League games, we won our last 3 Premier. It's all been 3 straight wins for us. 2 more wins means in our worst season, for the first time in a long run, we'll be able to win 5 consecutive Premier League games twice in a season. Now, I want to see how the approach in the next game will be. The Champions League will be drawn with Galatasaray. Now, the question is, how are we going to respond in that game? But for now, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the team's performance quality in today's game. I want the defense to be more organized. Virgil van Dijk is a headmaster. He scores. He doesn't even need to jump to score. Now, we need more organization at the back. Considering all those cheap goals, 2 goals, conceding 2 goals is not a nice thing to do. If you check the table, you realize we've considered so many goals in the Premier League this season. Now, the question is, can we be able, at what point again, shall we be able to start conceding less, which is going to help us in the long run? There are games where if we concede 2 goals, we'll not be able to win. You understand what I mean? We will not need to even concede to even win. There are games where 2-1 will be enough for us to win. But if you are conceding this number of goals, how are we able to win games? You understand? This is where the question surrounds. But it's okay. I have to give kudos to the boys. Ekiti is back on the score sheet, 1 goal and 1 assist. Now, we'll move on and march on to the next one. Ngumoha featured in today's game. One of the things I like about that young man is his ability to take on a player 1v1, take on a player, take out that player. I enjoyed that moment where he almost scored. And then Trey Yoni missed a glorious opportunity to at least score his first Premier League goal for Liverpool Football Club. I want him to work on his finishing. From that position, you expect him to take those chances. Unfortunately, he couldn't take it. But all the best, all the same, we won the game by 5 goals to 2 against West Ham United. Use the comment section, guys, and listen what your thoughts are about that game and performance of the boys against West Ham United, guys.